Alright guys, now that all the holes are cut out, I'm happy with the way they look. Everything is measured up and seem to fit pretty well. As you can see, I've got a lot of the supports already cut out. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can take your front wall and put it on the outside of the side wall, or you can do it with the front wall on the inside of the main wall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put mine on the inside, and the reason for that is I cut all these walls the same width, so they all will fit inside the building. It also keeps the building a little bit more firm, because I noticed that this was also kind of warping. So with all that being said, my supports will go on the inside up against the edge, like that, and then when this dries up, we can attach it to the respective walls. Anyhow, let's get going on this. Alright guys, now that I have all my supports on here for the roof, and this down here will be when I put the foundation. I'll have a area to glue it down to the foundation. Now that all that's done, everything has been sanded and whatever, we're going to go ahead and start attaching this to the building. And like I said, the reason why I put the supports on the inside is because I'm going to put them on the inside of the sidewall. And I'm not too worried about the way the corners look, because I'm going to use the angle to cover the corners up, so it'll give a nice clean finish. Anyhow, sorry I was off camera there a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together, and we'll see how this goes. So stay tuned, and we shall be right back. Alright guys, here's the semi-completed structure for Fertizona. As you can see, I've got all the holes cut out. I got the tower in. My little, I'm going to call this a firewall. I don't know exactly what it is, but it is there. And I will try and find a picture of the prototype and post it with this video. Anyhow, what I need to do now is get some material for the roof and some material for the base, and we'll be pretty much done. I got the decals for it, so basically this building is complete. I'm going to go put it on the layout, and I'll show you how it looks on the layout. Alright guys, this is what you're looking at. First of all, I found enough material to go ahead and do the roof, but I know that there's going to be some rivet counters out there, and I want to point out all my mistakes so you guys know that I do make mistakes. And for me, it's acceptable, but if I was doing this for someone else, it would not leave my house until it was perfect. Anyhow, first major mistake is this guy right here. Let me see if I can get this a little closer. The angle actually should have been the other way. And also, it didn't come out square. The second mistake, major mistake that I made, I don't know if you guys can be able to see this, but this piece right here was not cut out correctly, and you can see there's a gap up in here. So that's another thing. Like I said, this is totally acceptable for me, but if I was doing somebody, it would not leave my house. Next thing is, I did put the truck loading and unloading shed here. When I get the foundation, there'll actually be a little bit of grading here, so when the trucks come in, they could dump it. When I had my tour at this place, there's actually an auger that goes from here into the building and then up to an elevator, which is my next thing that I forgot to do. Again, another mistake, I forgot to cut the hole out in the roof because the elevator is actually inside the building and comes up through here. Alright, so now I also added my foundation down here, and let's see what else. And on this side, I will be adding some guide wire or some kind of a wire that's here, and I'll be using, I don't know if you guys can be able to see this, but it's a piano wire, and basically what it'll do, it will go from the tower down to the main roof, just like that. It's on the prototype, and so I'm going to install it on here also. Like I said, again, if this building was for somebody, it would not leave my house until it's perfect. Let's see, that, and I also added all the corner trim here. I painted it with a gloss white right now. That's all I had available. So as soon as the paint dries, I will hit it with dull coat. Anyhow, now I will get this out to the layout and show you what it's going to look like on the layout. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, now you're looking at the structure on the layout, and as you can see, my truck loading and unloading facility is right there. I still need to do a people door right there. And another thing I forgot to mention in my mistakes is when I did this roof right here, I didn't cut enough to leave some overhang on it. I guess I got overconfident saying, well, I built 2 of these before, it'd be no problem to build another one. Anyhow, when you guys do a scratch build, make sure all your cuts and sizes are exact. Anyhow, let's move around to the other side. And on this side here, you see that the Fertizona sign, I have a choice between that one and one that's all green, green background with white lettering, which is prototypical. And again, another mistake is I cut this tower short, so this Fertizona sign should be going wrapped around the corner up here, but I can't do that because I don't have enough room to do it.